Hey everyone, and welcome back to Billy Buzz, where we dive headfirst into the stories that are shaping our world at lightning speed. The news cycle is absolutely relentless, and if you blink, you might just miss the next big thing. That's why we're here, to break it all down for you with nonstop energy and the inside scoop you won't find anywhere else. Get ready, because today we've got a packed show that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. We're talking about massive financial shifts, unexpected celebrity power plays, and how a single campaign can send shockwaves through an entire industry. You do not want to miss this. First up, a retail giant is seeing its stock soar, and the secret sauce? None other than Hollywood's golden girl and a certain football superstar. We'll unpack how star power translated directly into cold, hard cash and what it means for their future. Then, we're diving deep into the very campaign that's got everyone talking, analyzing the strategy, the controversy, and the undeniable impact. Was it a marketing masterclass or a misstep? We've got the full breakdown. But wait, there's more. We're also looking at how one star is conquering not just the retail world, but also the high fashion scene, proving their influence is far-reaching. Get ready for a glimpse into their latest high-profile gig. And finally, we're going behind the scenes of another major brand's earnings report, uncovering what's driving their success and what challenges lie ahead in this ever-changing market. Stick around because this is Billy Buzz, and you're getting the news first and fastest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Celebrity endorsements drive retail stock surge. American Eagle Outfitters, or AEO, has experienced a significant jolt in its stock value, jumping a remarkable 20% in after-hours trading following the release of its fiscal second quarter 2025 earnings. The company reported a net income of $77.6 million, translating to 45 cents per share, a figure that comfortably surpassed Wall Street's expectations and marked an improvement from the previous year's $77.3 million, or 39 cents per share. While revenue saw a slight dip to $1.28 billion from $1.29 billion year-over-year, it still managed to exceed the $1.24 billion analysts had projected, demonstrating a resilience that has clearly resonated with investors. This positive financial news has been significantly attributed to the impact of high-profile marketing campaigns featuring actress Sydney Sweeney and NFL star Travis Kelce. The Sweeney campaign, despite a notable controversy surrounding its slogan, which some interpreted as a nod to eugenics and even drew commentary from political figures, proved to be a powerful driver of customer engagement. The initiative led to a substantial increase in store traffic, specifically double-digit growth, and was instrumental in acquiring new customers. Key items featured in the campaign, such as the Sydney jacket and Sydney jean, reportedly sold out rapidly, highlighting strong consumer demand for products endorsed by the popular actress. Similarly, the partnership with Travis Kelce, which coincided with his high-profile engagement to pop superstar Taylor Swift, generated an extraordinary surge in sales, with one instance seeing a threefold increase in daily sales compared to previous celebrity collaborations. Looking ahead, AEO has revised its full-year guidance, now anticipating comparable sales to be roughly flat, an improvement from the previously expected 0.2% decline. However, the company acknowledges ongoing challenges, particularly a projected decline in gross margins for the remainder of the year due to factors like tariffs and intense market competition from rivals such as Gap and Abercrombie and Fitch. The operating income forecast has also been adjusted downwards, now expected to be between $255 million and $265 million, a reduction from the earlier projection of $360 million to $375 million. Despite these headwinds, the company highlighted strong performance in its women's denim category and the offline line, alongside strategic inventory management, positioning it well for the crucial back-to-school shopping season. Aerie, AEO's sister brand, is also slated for sales improvements as it refines its product assortment. With a current market share of 2.49%, AEO's strategy of leveraging celebrity influence appears to be a key differentiator in a competitive retail landscape. This financial upturn, fueled by celebrity endorsements, has generated considerable buzz, with consumers and industry analysts alike weighing in on the effectiveness of such marketing strategies in a challenging economic climate. The ability of these campaigns to translate into tangible sales and brand awareness underscores the growing influence of popular culture on consumer purchasing decisions. But this is just the beginning of how celebrity influence is reshaping industries. Stay tuned as we break down the specifics of that viral campaign and its broader implications. Retailer doubles down on viral campaign despite controversy. American Eagle Outfitters is not only standing by its controversial Sydney Sweeney, Great Jeans campaign, but is actively celebrating its success, viewing it as a pivotal moment in the brand's revitalization. The campaign, which played on the double entendre of jeans and jeans, ignited a cultural debate, drawing commentary from unexpected corners, including U.S. President Donald Trump. However, according to company leadership, the controversy has not deterred consumers. Instead, it has amplified brand awareness and driven significant customer acquisition. Jay Schottenstein, executive chairman and CEO of AEO, stated that the fall season is off to a strong start, largely propelled by the strength of their product lines and the impact of their recent marketing initiatives, particularly the Sweeney collaboration. Schottenstein emphasized that the campaign with Sweeney, which launched just before the end of the fiscal second quarter, has affirmed American Eagle's position as the quintessential American jeans brand. He highlighted a record-breaking influx of new customers across various age demographics and genders. The momentum has been further sustained by a recent collaboration with Travis Kelce, which has reportedly led to periods of exceptionally strong demand and positive customer traffic throughout August. These campaigns have collectively generated immense energy and buzz, contributing to a substantial increase in brand awareness. Jennifer Foyle, president and executive creative director for American Eagle and Aerie, described the business as being at an inflection point. She noted that while the second quarter saw a slight decline in overall comparable sales, with a 1% drop at American Eagle partially offset by a 3% increase at Aerie, the Sweeney and Kelce partnerships have been transformative. These collaborations, which were over a year in the making, have reportedly driven a strong response, including limited edition merchandise sellouts. Specifically, Sweeney's signature jeans sold out within a week, and some associated products were gone in just one day. The curated online shop, Sid's Picks, has also seen robust demand. Craig Brommers, chief marketing officer for American Eagle, elaborated on the campaign's impact, calling it an intended brand and business reset. He reported that in just 6 weeks, the campaign achieved unprecedented new customer acquisition, with consumers being drawn from every county in the U.S., indicating a pervasive national reach. The brand experienced denim sellouts of items worn by Sweeney and maintained strong, positive traffic throughout the quarter. The company is now focused on converting this initial buzz into sustained business and turning new customers into repeat buyers. Brommers confirmed that the Sydney Sweeney Has Great Jeans campaign is ongoing, with Sweeney remaining a key part of their team for the latter half of the year, promising new campaign elements. Neil Saunders, managing director at Global Data, commented that the controversy surrounding the campaign was a tempest in a teacup, having no serious detrimental impact on sales. He believes the improved momentum projected for the second half of the year, supported by both the denim marketing and the Kelce partnership, validates the strategy. Saunders added that generating more noise is precisely what American Eagle needs to cut through the clutter and regain relevance with consumers who may have overlooked the brand. While American Eagle leverages star power for its apparel success, another major brand is also tapping into celebrity appeal in a different arena. Stay with us to see how this star is making waves in the luxury fashion world. Star power fuels retailers' earnings beat and stock surge. American Eagle Outfitters has announced a triumphant second quarter for fiscal 2025, with its stock price surging over 20% in after-hours trading, largely driven by the success of its high-profile marketing campaigns. The company reported earnings that surpassed Wall Street's expectations, with net income climbing to $77.6 million, or 45 cents per share, up from $77.3 million, or 39 cents per share, in the same period last year. Although total revenue saw a slight decrease to $1.28 billion from $1.29 billion a year prior, it still exceeded analyst forecasts of $1.24 billion, signaling a stronger-than-anticipated performance. CEO Jay Schottenstein attributed this positive momentum to enhanced product offerings and the significant impact of recent marketing collaborations with actress Sydney Sweeney and NFL star Travis Kelce. The company's partnership with Sydney Sweeney, which launched with the slogan, "Sydney Sweeney has great genes," generated considerable buzz and, despite some controversy and differing interpretations regarding the campaign's messaging, has been hailed as the brand's best advertising effort to date. This campaign, along with the recent collaboration with Travis Kelce, has reportedly led to increased customer awareness, engagement, and comparable sales. American Eagle has seen a substantial influx of new customers, with the company gaining 700,000 new patrons and experiencing consistently positive traffic across all channels throughout August. The Sweeney campaign specifically resulted in denim sellouts, double-digit traffic growth, and heightened brand engagement. Notably, the custom-designed Sydney jacket and Sydney jean both sold out within a single day, underscoring the powerful consumer response. The collaboration with Travis Kelce, timed shortly after his engagement to Taylor Swift, proved to be another major success. On its launch day, the campaign drove 3 times more sales than previous collaborations had achieved in an entire week, with many items, particularly those worn by Kelce and his fellow athletes, quickly selling out. These celebrity partnerships are seen as a crucial strategy for American Eagle to remain relevant and cut through the competitive noise in the current retail environment, where consumer spending on apparel and footwear has become more selective. The company faces stiff competition from rivals like Abercrombie and Fitch, Gap, and Levi's, all of whom are also investing heavily in marketing and celebrity endorsements. American Eagle has revised its full-year guidance, now expecting comparable sales to be approximately flat, an improvement over the previously anticipated 0.2% decline. However, the company still anticipates a decline in gross margins throughout the year, partly due to tariff impacts. The operating income forecast has been lowered to a range of $255 million to $265 million, down from an earlier projection of $360 million to $375 million, reflecting the financial pressures from tariffs and market conditions. Despite these challenges, the company is optimistic about its trajectory, especially with upcoming quarters expected to see low single-digit growth in comparable sales. The company's efforts to diversify its manufacturing base, reducing reliance on China, and managing inventory levels are also key components of its strategy to navigate the complex retail landscape and drive long-term shareholder value. This focus on celebrity influence isn't limited to fashion retail. It's also making significant waves in the luxury goods sector. Prepare to see how one prominent star is making a high-fashion statement with a globally recognized brand. Star's latest venture, luxury fashion campaign unveiled. Sydney Sweeney continues to solidify her status as a cultural influencer, expanding her reach beyond the retail sector into the high-fashion realm with a striking new campaign for luxury brand Jimmy Choo. The latest collaboration features Sweeney showcasing accessories and clothing from Jimmy Choo's Autumn 2025 collection, with the brand releasing a series of evocative photos and videos on Instagram. The campaign is described by Jimmy Choo as a modern fable of feminine expression, celebrating the transformative power of shoes and accessories, with Sweeney embodying various characters from the collection. In one particularly artistic scene, Sweeney is depicted stretching in a leotard and boots while engrossed in reading a script titled The Last Call. This new venture comes shortly after Sweeney's highly publicized and somewhat controversial campaign for American Eagle Outfitters, which generated significant discussion regarding its messaging. The Jimmy Choo campaign has also met with a mixed reception online. Some commentators have expressed skepticism about the brand's choice of ambassador, with one user on Instagram questioning the strength of the Jimmy Choo brand value and suggesting the campaign might be a misstep. Another comment directly referenced the American Eagle controversy, asking, "Haven't we learned anything?" This indicates that the public discourse surrounding Sweeney's endorsements remains a prominent factor in how her collaborations are perceived. Despite the divided online reactions, Jimmy Choo's campaign aims to highlight Sweeney's ability to embody diverse roles and express her individuality through fashion. The accompanying statement from the brand emphasizes that Sweeney brings the hero styles of the autumn collection to life, allowing for a dynamic portrayal of feminine expression. This move positions Sweeney not just as a celebrity endorser, but as a creative collaborator who can interpret and convey the essence of a luxury brand's aesthetic. The broader context for this campaign includes the ongoing public conversation surrounding Sweeney's marketing choices. The American Eagle campaign, with its "Great Genes" slogan, faced accusations of promoting eugenics and even racist undertones from some critics, while others, including President Donald Trump, praised it. Sweeney herself has directly addressed the backlash, maintaining that the campaign was always about the jeans themselves and celebrating individual confidence. She has emphasized her commitment to her personal style and how she wears her jeans. The intensity of this public scrutiny was evident when a heckler shouted at Sweeney during a film premiere event, calling the American Eagle ad racist. Sweeney, however, appeared unfazed, continuing to her event surrounded by security. This latest campaign with Jimmy Choo demonstrates Sweeney's continued appeal to major brands seeking to leverage her significant public profile and engagement. It also highlights her resilience in navigating public opinion and continuing to pursue high-profile opportunities across different segments of the fashion and entertainment industries. The success of these campaigns will ultimately be measured not only by brand visibility, but also by their ability to drive sales and reinforce brand identity in a competitive market. Now that we've covered these major celebrity-driven stories, let's quickly recap the top headlines of the day. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of all the news you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's Billy Buzz. We covered a lot of ground, from American Eagle's stock surge thanks to Sydney Sweeney and Travis Kelce, to the ongoing success of those viral campaigns. We also saw Sydney Sweeney making waves in the luxury fashion world with Jimmy Choo, proving her influence stretches far and wide. Finally, we got a glimpse into another brand's earnings, showing the dynamic nature of today's market. Don't miss out on any of our future breakdowns. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Billy Buzz, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking or interesting. And for more exclusive content and behind-the-scenes looks, follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you next time.